Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching Yona the Dawn Season 1, Episode 11. Last episode we had the first Dragon Warrior join our cause and it was pretty easy. It went pretty smooth. He was waiting for the moment when he can finally leave with the king that he was supposed to, his master that he was supposed to protect and fight for. And so Yona came just in time and he was ready to leave with her and we're all very happy. And yeah, okay, let's get into the next episode. Please don't forget to check out my Patreon for full reactions or subscribe here on YouTube. It helps so much. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah. Are you feeling better though? Smoothly except for Hawk. But she did say that. Okay. Be nice to him. Yeah, Hawk should curb it a little. Right. Children scrabbling? Whatever the word is, or what it is they're doing. When I said smoothly, I kind of ignored that part, but I think Hawk is going to be like that with everyone. I hope not. I hope we're going to have some difference in dynamics. So the next one is going to be this guy, if it goes according to the order. The blue guy who's supposed to... I forgot what his power was. I forgot what the power of everyone was, actually. Because il-suk did tell us what each dragon warrior had. Someone who can jump very high or something like that. The dragon's claw. Okay. Kija. Of course. Okay, lead the way. The blue-haired one. I'm betting. Okay. Maybe he has very sharp eyes. I don't remember. I'm just gonna wait and see. Fair, fair. What do you know? Yeah, thank you. I knew this was coming. Well, nothing like first-hand experience. Dude. Very proud and divine. We feel it. Please don't. Something. Okay, maybe we'll get to use it, in actual combat. Unrefined. Bandits? Okay, then just walk away. Hey! You're asking Hog. Let's see you in action, your claw in action. Ugh, this looks painful. Okay, he doesn't look in pain. Yikes. Ooh, okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, he's not holding back. You're happy now? Exactly. Okay. Yeah, time for Hawk to show off too. Yes, both of you are great warriors. Good job. Oh! He did tell you not to go on that. Okay, back to back. Yeah. Because he actually knows her. Unlike you. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Yona kind of put it that way. Well. Yeah, I don't know about Hawk. I don't know why he gets to have crazy powers, but hit someone! Hit someone! Okay. Nice! I thought you would hit Hawk or something. Oh. Oh! Well, where did you come from? Oh, at the same time. Okay. So what do you want him to say? Oh god, yeah, I was what is that? Yeah, what now? There's a limit on how much you can fight. Yeah, he is kind of bloodthirsty. I do wonder if all of them are. Oh my god. Okay, now you yeah, both of you. Okay, well, at least they learn to respect each other a little more, maybe, in their hearts, at least. Girl, yeah, honestly. Not with his hair. I'm sorry, you want him to be bald. Oh, he is carrying it? No. What is he carrying there? I don't know. I mean, you did good. You managed to hit that one guy. I would say you're becoming pretty strong, you know, mentally. Now you call her frail? Eat it and shut up. You can't be picky here. He's just dramatic. Okay. Can he know that? Yeah. Oh. Were they attacked? Or did they just go into hiding like... Iksu. I think il-suk is the name of the friend of the prince of Suwon. I don't know. Iksu is the name of the priest. Sorry. You'll get used to it, maybe. We'll hope for you. You jolly exotic beast. That would be hard. Exactly. You feel useless? Let's hope so. Do you know what direction it is in? Well, so much for those 3 possibilities. Probably just tired from walking. Yeah, he feels useless. It's okay, dragon dude. Yeah. Okay, but what can you do about it? And you don't like that. Can you hear that? I guess you would assume? Oh, Yona's practicing. Right, you can see how much this whole thing means to her. That's what he said he would have her do if they were in the castle or something. She doesn't want to feel helpless anymore. I mean, she wants to do this. You should let her. Yeah, you know exactly what she feels like, too. Mm-hmm. Damn, look at you, girl. Oh my god. I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. That might be just, you know, your boy blood. Yay, fun. Climbing more mountains. Probably. We were hoping. Okay, let's find our, you know, next dude. Let's do it. I'm not clear on what exactly happened. I mean, he did say, like, the Kija did say that he fought too much or something, like he overdid it with the arm, so he has to like yeah, he has a limit, like he can't fight like that. Like, I didn't understand if it was like that was kind of the physical thing that was like hurting him, that he just fought too much, because on the other hand, it was like he was like saying, oh, I wish I didn't fight so like indelicately or something like that. I wish I wasn't so not elegant. I don't know. So I don't know if it's like, because it seems like the dragon blood inside him like wants to fight all the time, but it seems like his physical body can't sustain it. Like, so I wonder if there's going to be more conflict in that, or if it's just like he himself is kind of putting a limit on it because he feels kind of uncomfortable fighting, like that it kind of takes over him and he fights like too hard or something like that. But not really. I didn't feel that way. I mean, also Hawk was like, ooh, very nice. Like, I want to see, like, there's no one who can, you know, keep up with me, or there was no one who could keep up with me when I was training in the castle or something. So, like, maybe we can fight, you know, each other or something like that. Or he didn't finish his sentence, but I'm sure that was where it was going. So I don't feel that Kija was made to feel like too bad about the fact that he was like bloodthirsty when he was fighting. So it's interesting. Like, I wonder if in some way all of the dragons are bloodthirsty, but it doesn't have to be. Like, it could be just like, you know, a trait that the white dragon has. Because, like, well, I mean, according to the legend, Hiryu, like, the red dragon was, you know, the most restrained of them. That's why he told them not to fight for him, and that's why they had to make the warriors to begin with. But he did become human, so that's different. So, I wonder if, like, in terms of, like, as a dragon, it's natural for you to have, like, this thirstiness or something that, you know, each of the dragon warriors are going to have to some extent. But it doesn't have to be. It could be just, yeah, like I said, like each of the dragons has different traits. I'm sure that they do, but in terms of, like, their dragon form or their dragon power, I wonder if it's, like, this overwhelming thing because it's from dragons that like kind of takes them over when they fight. But I mean, as long as it's against, you know, bad people, I guess it's fine. Hopefully it doesn't like go out of control or something. I mean, I don't know if this is like a reverse harem in the sense that we're going to have like all of the men around her kind of fall in love with her, with Yona. Because we definitely have Hawk, you know, which I would say is the most like is the romance you would be most invested in, I guess, only because we have so much of like, you know, we saw them together from the get-go, but it definitely seems like she has, you know, she definitely has a charm and like this openness and this kindness that kind of shines forth, and that he was definitely affected by. Like, I don't know if it's going, like, the thing is, I don't know if it's going to be like a full-fledged kind of like crush, or if it's just gonna be like this thing where they, you know, the dragons kind of look up to her because she's their master, but also as a person, and they're going to like her or something, but it's never going to be developed into anything more than that. I'm kind of hoping for that because, like, yeah, like I don't need everyone to be in love with her, but okay, like explicitly in love with her, you know. Anyway, so we had some fun between Hawk and Kija. They're getting along great, and he was feeling a little bit down on himself because he couldn't find the blue dragon right away. But I mean, I think his expectations of himself are just too high. I mean, like, he kept comparing himself to like Hag and Yoon, who have experience of their own, have experience where he doesn't really have much of an experience of anything, and knowledge and stuff that they could rely on, but still they needed him to, you know, to direct them, to tell them if he could sense the dragon or not. And eventually we did. It seems like we have found a way to where the blue dragon should be. I wonder if his clan like just went into hiding, and kind of in the same way that the white dragons went into hiding in some way, like the white dragon clan, I mean, or like if something really bad happened and like there's no clan, there's just the blue dragon somewhere hiding. We'll have to see about that when we get there. Episode 12. That's no, you can definitely see there's a building there. It's like a palace. It's like one building, it looks like. Freaky. Okay, we have people. I was wondering. But it could be that they're treating the dragon differently. Okay, well, at least they didn't try to kill us right away. Or kidnap us, for now. Blindfolded dragon. Yeah, there's something about his eyes. Okay. It's different. So either they are... maybe they don't believe in the legend, or... I'll hear you just this once. Thank you, Hak. It has to be hard to live here. You know, among the mountains. As they already said, but yeah. Those masks are pretty creepy. They look like maybe a little bit dragonish. Maybe the dragon is out of control or something. Yeah, it's very different. I'm glad. I was kind of expecting something different, but I was wondering what way it was gonna go. How could you forget? Pot and drawer? Maybe he's gone crazy. So maybe he's held, or he doesn't want to come out. Everything here is a bit shady, you know? I wonder if the people are like afraid of him, or are like just trying to keep him hidden because we don't want him to go. yeah, we see the claws and then we see his back. I'm like, he has the scar, and I almost feel like it's inherited. But you're probably his descendant? Ooh, okay. I mean, it's good to make a distinction and be like... and be like, we're not doing it because of the legend, we're doing it because this is who we are. Oh, too many eyes. That's the dragon. Looking into the future, was it? I'm not sure. Oh! Look at that. Oh! I think you're gonna play a part. I think you're gonna be our next companion squirrel. Wait, so they didn't notice she was just gone? They didn't follow her? Oh boy. Well, that was very intentional. Excuse me? Who the fuck are you? I don't think you're the dragon. Very weird. Yeah, we told you that we weren't, but we're doing it anyway. Okay. Are you trying to kill her? What? Is he blind? Or was it just the look that he had in his eyes? Oh, there we are! Ooh, look at that. I like his design a lot. So they're pretending he doesn't exist? What the hell? They're keeping him trapped. You feel him. Oh, okay. Well, where is he? Ew. So cute. Oh, hello. What's that? Ooh, okay. I mean, if he was somehow made to fear his power or be ashamed of it, it makes sense he would run away. If that's the case, I don't know. And like the bells are supposed to signal monster. Yeah, damn, the exact opposite. It's like to signal where he is so they wouldn't have to... She killed herself. That's horrible! Poor dude. So he was never... Oh, he can never take it off? Oh, that's horrible! I feel so bad for this little dude. I mean, I guess he can look through the mask? I don't know exactly how his power works. He's so traumatized. I mean, he was raised the same way, probably. But it's horrible. I really love the yellow eyes, you know. Turn to stone. Is that true? Oh. Yeah, I didn't remember that. Oh. Really? That's great. Really? I mean, if they get paralyzed, if you look at them, I can understand. Like, turning to stone doesn't seem that far away. Yeah, you can see really far and also paralyzed? They want his power too? Trafficking. Great!
Yeah, they're protecting their village. Even though they're completely ostracized. Does he teach him to fight though? Okay, or that. You can't use it. He doesn't have the power anymore. Really?
ね、使わないで剣で村守ったら友達できる？
Oh. I'm so sad. Oh, he opened his hands? Is it real? Oh.
青は目の力のことを教えてくれた。
That's so sad.
青は厳しかった。青はどんどん弱くなっていった。消えろ。
大丈夫？
見えない。もう何も見えない。やった！やっと死ねる！もう何の力もない！俺は人間だ！
My god. The more you use it, the more blind you become and the more your body gets... I don't know about the paralysis because it doesn't look paralyzed.
音綺麗だから。
And then he'll know where he is.
お前がどこにいるのかわかる？ごめんな。お前一人にしてごめんな。
嫌だ、青。言葉何も浮かばない。青が喋って。ねえ、青。声を聞かせて。
ついに。しかし長く持った方だ。では今の清流様に全ての呪いの力が。
お前がどこにいるのかわかる？
俺はここにいるよ。どうしよう。俺の剣じゃまだあんなの倒せない。俺は目をつけてるからすぐに見つかっちゃう。この里は青が守って。
So he's going to use his eyes on them? I do want...
何が起こったんだ?
Damn, okay. It does work.
ごめんね、青。本当に使ってはいけないものだったんだ。彼が清流。
Oh.
優しくて温かかった。
That was horrible. What the fuck was that? Good. That looked terrible. My god, that was... I was not prepared. Oh my god. That was so sad. I don't even know what to say. It was just heartbreaking. You know, our story was heartbreaking. And the kid, I don't know what... does he have a name? He doesn't have a name. I mean, I don't know his name. I don't know if they even... I mean, Ao had a name, so I guess he did have a name too. God damn it. Wow. So the way the power works is that it paralyzes people. I'm not sure about the self-paralysis because, well, I guess we did see him kind of fall over after he used it. Like the blue dragon kid, so maybe it does affect your body. Maybe it's temporary until it becomes like more and more until, I don't know, until, you know, it takes over you completely. I'm not clear about that because when Al was lost his eyesight for good, he said like, yeah, my body is paralyzed, I'm finally gonna die. Maybe he just meant that, you know, when you die, your body stops moving. I don't know. Because like he kept moving afterwards. And if he didn't actually use his eyes, or well, I guess his eyes were uncovered. Well, no, actually, when he went out to fight, his eyes were covered and he used the sword. So I guess he didn't really use his eyes, so I don't know why. Or maybe he did sometimes use his eyes. Like, I don't know if it's I'm not clear if it's a matter of time until the eyesight goes away. I mean, the point is that, you know, the power transfers from him to the new dragon. So, you know, eventually, I guess it has to transfer and, like, fully, and maybe that's the point where you lose your eyesight. I mean, that seemed to be the conclusion they came to in the village, that, you know, once he's dead, well, not actually, once he's dead is not exactly the point where his eyes are still working. Like, his eyes stopped working before he died. I don't know how long before. Probably not very long. So maybe it doesn't work together. So, like, the power transfers, and then you become blind, but you also become paralyzed, and then you die. This is a crazy power, though. It lets him see very far. And the further he could see, the less, you know, Al could see. So, yeah, it definitely seems, at least as far as, you know, eyesight, the strength of eyesight, it definitely seems to work that way. As far as the paralysis goes, I'm not clear how that works. Because he said the more you use the power, the more it paralyzes you. But I didn't really see that. Like, I'm not clear on that. But it is a crazy power, and it is understandable that people would be afraid of it, because it's pretty crazy. And it was just so heartbreaking. Like, he just wanted friends. And, you know, Al was so harsh with him, but you could, I mean, as soon as we saw him, I was like, wait, he had to have obviously grown, like, been raised the same way. Like, they're so lonely and so trapped and feel cursed, and I'm gonna start crying again. They only have each other, so, like, and I mean, it's like in each other they only see the curse, kind of like it's like their only companion, and at the same time, you know, it's like they know that they're transferring this curse forward, and they know what kind of life their descendant, I guess, or like their continuation is going to lead, and it's just so depressing. And the, you know, that moment with the bell was so beautiful, so sad. Oof. Wow. So much trauma this poor dude has. I mean, my God, it just feels like in some way incomparable. I mean, pain, I think on the whole is never comparable, even, you know, between people, because everybody reacts differently to different circumstances. But, you know, it just feels like, you know, so much more than anybody else has ever gone through, because he never had, well, he did have, that was the only form of love that he ever knew, which was, you know, which was mixed, to say the least, but it was something. So I guess, yeah, but he's like, of course he's terrified of himself and of people and of his power. And of course he wants to stay hidden and not interact with anyone, but it's so sad. So the thought that he would be able to join them if we manage to convince him. I mean, you know, the village might only, like, if they tell the village that they're just gonna take him and leave, maybe they'll be happy about it, even though, yes, it doesn't mean that the curse is leaving. So if he dies, they're just gonna have a new baby to deal with. or even before he dies. Yes, someone eventually is going to be born. So it's not like they're really going to take it away from them. But, and I mean, if he goes with us and a baby is born, they won't have him to raise the baby, you know? So I can see the problem with that, I guess. But we're assuming it's not going to happen anytime soon. He's probably just like 17 or something. I don't know what age he is. He's still young, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. And I don't know. Maybe we're going to have to sneak him out. I don't know. First, we need to, you know, talk to him and make him feel like safe with us to some degree or something. We need to like somehow convince him to join us and convince him that he's not all bad. I mean, he always wanted friends, so they could finally be friends. So sad. Anyway, wow. I don't know how the fuck we're going to deal with all that trauma. And I'm assuming it's gonna take one episode for us to like convince him to join us. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, sure, I can see it happening. It's just that it was like so much. This episode was so packed with just sadness. So I'm like, woof. It's gonna take. I mean, I trust in Yona. She can probably do it, and maybe, you know, also Kija will help. I mean, feeling a connection with someone, or I don't know if it's exactly a connection, but just, I mean, he had to have. We didn't really focus on his own reaction to seeing Yona, like we did with Kija, so I'm not sure about that, but like, they can sense each other. We know that Kija and him can probably sense each other, and that he must have felt something toward Yona, probably. So, yeah. At least there's that, like, at least in terms of like physical sensations, he knows there's something that ties him to them, probably. And yeah, we just need to convince him we want him, and then we can go. I don't know, I guess. God, that was traumatizing. I was not ready. I was not ready. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you in the next one. I hope it's not going to be as sad. I hope it's going to be more hopeful. Probably. I'm expecting so, but my God. Okay. Bye.
Special thanks to my top Patreons: Redding Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Marsh, Stone Tree, Antiquity, and Red Emia. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, without whose support I would never be able to do any of this. And to my YouTube watchers, thank you so, so much.